All right, guys. In the last session, you started off entering the cracked cask after narrowly escaping those search parties. Right away, you spotted someone suspicious in the back corner, hood up, fidgety as hell. When Thrunk and Pervious approached, they bolted, kicking off a rooftop chase through the fog. Despite Thrunk's barrel-lid throw that accidentally murdered someone's grandmother, Barwin's failed dissonant whispers, and Squibbity's useless suggestion spell, the figure kept running. That's when Pervious used his stored natural 20 and temporal punch from 60 feet away, dealing 31 psychic damage and sending them plummeting 25 feet to their death. Turns out it was a woman in professional spy gear with orders to eliminate you, signed report to Marlowe. On the way back, you encountered 3 squatters trying to rob you. Thrunk Divine smited one into a crystallized glass crater. The others fled in terror. You finally made it back to the cracked cask, but Jask wasn't there. His usual table was covered in fresh blood with a message carved into the wood. Sunken crown, tomorrow midnight. Come alone or the cat dies. An old drunk named Gus told you the Sunken Crown is a former theater-turned-fighting pit in the Tangles district. You rested in an abandoned brewery basement without setting a watch like idiots, but survived because some robbers saw Thrunk and Pervious spooning and noped the fuck out. Morning came. You've got 14 hours until midnight.
First things first. I stretch, crack my neck, maybe accidentally hit Pervious with my trunk as I'm getting up.
Damn, what a glorious morning.
Right, we need a fucking plan that isn't just walk in and die.
Agreed. We need information, layout, entrances, guard positions, where they might be holding Jask.
So you're planning to scout first?
Some of us should. But honestly, what's the play here? They want us to come alone, but fuck that. Question is, do they actually want us, or do they just want us dead?
I don't know. We killed their spy. We've been causing problems. But if they just wanted revenge, they could have sent more hitters.
It's a power play. They capture Jask, make us come to them, control the whole situation. They're demonstrating dominance, showing they can take our associates whenever they want. Classic intimidation tactics.
But that raises another question. Why do they care about us specifically? We're nobodies. Nobodies who robbed one house.
We killed their fucking spy and that dealer and created a glass crater where a squatter used to be. Maybe we're not as nobody as we think.
But are these really the kind of people who care about hobos? The threads suggest our actions have created ripples. What started as a pebble thrown into a pond is becoming waves.
The spy makes sense. That's their operation we disrupted. But the dealer, was he connected too?
Of course he was connected. The warehouse map, the ledger, the same glowing spice the spy had. It's all one network. We've been stumbling through their web since day one.
If that's true, then this isn't about Jask at all. He's just bait.
No shit, he's bait. The message literally said, come alone or the cat dies. They want us there.
Want us there or want us to think we need to be there? The difference matters.
What do you mean?
If they want us dead, this is elaborate. If they want us captured, this makes sense. If they want us to see something, to witness something.
Or they want to make an example. Public execution at the fighting pits? Show everyone what happens when you mess with their operation.
Then why midnight? Why not prime time when the crowds are biggest?
Special event, perhaps? Exclusive audience?
We're overthinking this. Bottom line, they have Jask. We need to get him back. It's obviously a trap. Question is, do we spring it on our terms or theirs?
Our terms. Always our fucking terms.
But we don't even know the layout of this place. Could be one room, could be a maze, could have 20 guards or 200.
Hence why we should scout first, gather intelligence. Maybe there's another play here we're not seeing.
You guys heading out now?
Yeah, but fucking carefully. Someone check the entrance first. Could be watchers.
You push open the heavy wooden door of the brewery basement. Roll perception, someone.
I'll do it. That's an 18.
The loading dock area is clear, except for some rats fighting over what might be a severed toe or a stubby finger, but honestly, in Drudgemire, who knows?
Wait, is it furry?
Oh fuck, is it Jask's?
What? No, Jesus Christ, it's just a random digit. This is Drudgemire. Body parts are basically currency here.
Though that would have been dramatically convenient.
And weirdly thoughtful of them to leave it as a warning.
Since when are these fuckers thoughtful? They cut off his fingers at the table. They're not subtle.
The threads pose an eternal question. Is it a digit missing its body or a body missing its digit? In the grand tapestry, both are equally incomplete.
You're fucking insane.
So moving on from the random toe finger. The morning sun is trying its best to penetrate the constant haze of smoke and pollution. You can see the district is already alive. Merchants setting up stalls with definitely not stolen goods, a group of kids running past with someone's purse, and two guys having a heated argument about whether the blood stain on the corner is from yesterday or last week. No obvious watchers, but in a place like this, everyone's potentially an informant for the right price.
The coast appears clear, shall we?
Lead the way.
Right. Okay, we head out, Joe.
You all emerge from the brewery. The morning air hits you, still smells like piss and desperation, but there's something else in the air.
Is it poo?
What? No. I mean, more metaphorical something else.
Ah, gotcha!
All right, so we're checking out this sunken crown. What exactly did that old fuck Gus say about it?
Former theatre in the Tangles, converted to a fighting pit. He mentioned it took about 20 minutes to get there if you knew the way.
Which we don't. And asking for directions is basically announcing, hey, we're the idiots walking into a trap tonight.
We follow the crowds. Fighting pits draw gamblers, and gamblers aren't subtle. Joe, I want to keep an eye out for the type.
And what exactly is the type you're looking for?
You know, nervous energy, counting coins, maybe blood on their clothes from last night, the desperate ones who can't stay away, or the professionals who make their living off the fights.
Roll perception.
Fuck, natural 1.
You're so focused on looking for gamblers that you completely miss the kid pickpocketing you until his hand is already in your pouch. But that's not the worst part. As you spin around to grab him, you slam directly into a woman carrying a pot of what I can only describe as fermented fish soup. The pot upends. The soup, thick, gray, chunky, cascades down your front. The smell is indescribable, like someone died, got reanimated, then died again in a sauna. You fucking bird-brained piece of shit, that was for the whole week.
I try to apologize while the kid is running away with my... Wait, what did he get?
Roll to see what was in that particular pouch.
12.
Just 3 gold, but also that nice whetstone you've been using for your blades. The kid's already disappeared into the crowd, laughing his ass off.
Joe! I grabbed one of the message kids as he runs past.
Athletics check to catch him.
Fuck, that's an 8.
You lunge for the kid, but he sees you coming. This little bastard slides right between your legs, actually using your own bulk as cover to break line of sight with whoever might be following him. Nice try, elephant. Maybe eat less and move more.
Little fucking shit! Joe, I'm gonna throw my maul at the fucking rat!
No. Thrunk, absolutely not. You'll kill him. He's like 8 years old.
So, he called me fat?
You're going to murder a child over a fat joke? Even for you, that seems excessive.
Fine, but if I see that little bastard again...
Oh my God.
Wait, that kid, the thief, if I had to place money on it, he's not working alone. Kids that skilled don't just freelance, they're usually part of something bigger. Organized pickpocket rings, maybe feeding up to the same people who run the Crown. We could follow him, track back to whatever den they're operating from. Could be connected to...
Joe, I walk up to a random person on the street. Excuse me, which way to the Tangles?
The man barely looks at you, just points northwest. 20 minutes that way. Can't miss it. Building's so fucking big.
Thank you. Hey guys, this way.
Oh, or we could do that.
Sometimes the simplest path is the most profound.
Good work, Barwin. Let's head that way.
We begin walking, Joe.
Okay, so... You continue through the streets, and the further you go, the more the district changes. Drudgemire is shit, but it's lived in shit. The Tangles is different. The buildings here aren't just run down. They're twisted, like someone took a normal street and just kept building. Structures lean against each other at impossible angles. Streets that should be parallel intersect 3 times. You pass the same burnt building twice, despite walking in a straight line.
This place is fucked. How does anyone navigate here?
Probably drunk. Would explain the architecture.
Joe, can I try to figure out the logic of this place? Like, is there a pattern?
Roll history or investigation, your choice.
History, that's 14.
You realize the confusion is partly intentional. The Tangles wasn't planned, it grew. Every time the city tried to impose order, the locals just built around it, over it, through it. It's defensive architecture through chaos. If the city watch came here in force, they'd get lost in minutes. But you also notice something else. There are marks, subtle ones. A scratch symbol here, a specific color paint splash there.
Hey, check this out. See these marks? Navigation markers. This chaos is deliberate.
Of course, defensive urban planning make it impossible for authorities to navigate, but locals know the secret paths. Classic resistance architecture.
Or they're just terrible at city planning.
Why not both? Incompetence and rebellion often walk hand in hand.
This is giving me a fucking headache. How much further?
Actually, as you round what might be your 5th or 15th corner, honestly, who's counting anymore, you see a huge building.
Finally, is that it?
Oh, it's definitely it. Rising out of the Tangles like something from a different world entirely is the Sunken Crown. It must have been magnificent once. A massive theater built when this district had money and culture. 20 stories tall, classical architecture with carved pillars, ornate stonework, and gargoyles on every corner. But time and repurposing have turned it into something else. The stone is black with decades of soot. The gargoyles are missing faces or limbs. Every window below the second floor has been bricked up, turning the lower levels into a fortress.
That's a fucking fortress.
Good lord, this place must hold, what, thousands of people?
Very possible, yeah.
Joe, what's the activity level? Are people coming and going?
Even from here, maybe 200 feet away, you can see the flow of people. And it's constant. Groups going in, some coming out counting money or nursing wounds. There's no traditional city guard presence at all, but the entrance is flanked by two massive brutes in matching leathers. And you can see more stationed around the building, on corners, by side entrances, even on the roof.
Yeah, this is definitely the place.
The air here are thick with violence. Years of blood have soaked into the stones.
Joe, I want to study the building more carefully. Look for entry points.
Give me a perception check.
19.
You focus on the structure and details start jumping out at you. The main entrance, those massive double doors, probably 20 feet tall. There's constant flow there, people coming and going.
What about less obvious ways in?
Scanning the eastern face, you spot a smaller entrance. Single guard, but he's alert, checking everyone who approaches.
Guards means it's used. What else?
The western side is harder to see from this angle, but there's definitely something there. Maybe a service entrance? It's partially hidden by how the building sits.
And up top?
The roof has what look like maintenance hatches. Old theater would need roof access for repairs, lighting rigs, that sort of thing.
Could we get up there?
From here you can see the walls are climbable, plenty of architectural detail to use as handholds, but it's also exposed. Those guards on the roof would spot anyone attempting it in daylight.
Multiple entry points. That's good for us.
Shall we get closer? Perhaps observe the clientele?
Yeah, but we're not going in. Not yet. Just watching.
Let's move closer then.
Okay, you move closer, trying to blend into the general flow of foot traffic. Make a group stealth check. Just roll normally. You're not trying to be invisible, just unremarkable.
9.
17.
14.
12.
15.
You blend in well enough. Thrunk, you're obviously noticeable because you're a fucking elephant, but Loxodons aren't that rare and nobody seems to care. As you get closer, you can hear it. The noise from inside. Cheering, shouting, and underneath it all, the sound of violence. The crowd heading in is diverse. Drudge-mired lowlifes looking to make or lose their last copper. Better-dressed folks slumming it for the thrill. Hard men with harder eyes who look like they're here for business, not pleasure. And through it all, money changing hands constantly.
The amount of gold flowing through here would be incredible.
And all of it off the books, no taxes, no oversight. This is a shadow economy. I bet half the district's real business happens here.
Joe, what did you say the security situation looked like now that we're up close?
The two door guards are professionals, not city watch, but they move like they've had training. Leather armor, well-maintained weapons, and they're actually checking people as they enter. Not searching them, but looking them over. Occasionally pulling someone aside for a quick word.
They expect violence, but controlled violence, sanctioned.
So people are openly carrying weapons in, Joe?
Yeah, swords, daggers, clubs. People are walking in armed and the guards don't care.
Look at the crowd. Nobody's hiding weapons. Everyone's armed openly.
So weapons are allowed inside. That's interesting.
One thing that I will say, actually all of you, give me perception checks.
8.
11.
9.
12.
Natural 20.
All right, so most of you are just taking in the general scene, the crowd, the building, the flow of money. But Quill, with that nat 20, you notice something interesting. The guards have actively looked at your group multiple times, but not in the there they are, get ready kind of way. More like how you'd look at loiterers, half expecting you to come ask for work, half expecting you to start trouble, just random nobodies lingering too long.
Wait, they don't recognize us?
No, and that's what's interesting. These guards clearly don't know you're the ones who are supposed to show up at midnight, which makes you think, what levels of the chain of command are actually informed about tonight?
Guys, the door guards don't know about us.
What?
They keep looking over here like we're just random assholes casing the place. They have no idea we're the ones they're expecting tonight.
That's odd. You'd think they'd be briefed.
Unless only certain people know. Compartmentalized information. Keep the foot soldiers ignorant so they can't leak details.
Or perhaps tonight's invitation comes from someone other than who we assume.
You mean maybe this isn't Marlowe's play?
Think about it. If Marlowe runs this place, His door security would know about special guests. Unless
someone else is using his venue without his full knowledge.
Oh shit, this could be an inside job. Someone in Marlowe's organization going rogue.
Rogue? I'm not sure about that. Then why would it suggest report to Marlowe in the message?
Make an intelligence check for me, Quill.
That's a 14.
You think about it, and something clicks. In criminal organizations, using the boss's name is standard protocol. It's the name that opens doors, gets you past security, makes people listen. But that doesn't mean the boss knows every single operation. Someone could easily invoke Marlowe's name for their own purposes. The guards would follow orders because who's going to question something done in Marlowe's name? It's possible whoever grabbed Jask is using Marlowe's authority without his direct knowledge, though with a middling role like that, you can't quite piece together why someone would risk that.
So someone might be name-dropping Marlowe to get things done, using his reputation.
That's incredibly dangerous if true. When Marlowe finds out someone's been using his name...
Would he even care? I mean, if it's a hierarchical thing, then maybe that's common practice.
Why are we thinking we're important? This goes directly back to what we were saying earlier. We're nobodies. What we've done is minimal at best. If we have done something wrong, it's not a crime lord that's interested for the reasons we're worrying about.
The Thrunk speaks wisdom through frustration. Perhaps we inflate our significance.
He's right, though. We killed a street dealer and a spy. That's Tuesday in Drudgemire.
Then why the elaborate trap? Why take Jask specifically?
Maybe it's not elaborate to them. Maybe grabbing someone and using them as bait is just how they handle problems. We're thinking like this is some master plan when it could just be standard procedure.
Very posh, Thrunk.
Thanks.
But the message carved in blood.
You carve shit in blood because it's scary and free. Doesn't make it special.
Fuck. He might be right. We could be overthinking this entire thing.
What now then?
We should split up. Some of us scout more. Others gather information from locals. The one positive from all this is we're not going to be watched. At least not in the way we were worried about.
Split up? I feel like that's just gonna make things go to shit.
To be fair, things go to shit when we're together too.
Parallel paths yield perpendicular truths.
What does that mean?
I have no idea, but it sounded profound.
Look, we need different types of information. The building layout, guard rotations, local knowledge about tonight. We can't get all that standing here as a group looking suspicious.
Fine. Who goes where?
I'm thinking Thrunk, you and Pervious, seen as your bum chums, could work the guards. You're intimidating. He's confusing. Between the two of you, someone might let something slip.
Work the guards. You mean punch them?
No, talk to them. Maybe say you want to fight. Get friendly.
I don't do friendly.
I think you're pretty friendly.
Yeah, but I like you.
Then just pretend you like them, my friend.
You think I can do that?
Thrunk. I think if you put your mind to it, you can do anything.
Damn. You're awesome, Pervious. Thanks for believing in me.
Christ. Squibbity, you and Barwin hit the local establishments. Taverns, shops, anywhere people gossip.
Oh, information gathering, my specialty. I can identify patterns, connections, conspiracies.
And I can translate your ravings into actual questions. Perfect partnership.
Hey!
And I'll do physical reconnaissance. Scout the building properly, maybe follow some people. Get a sense of the actual layout.
You're going alone?
If anyone's going to go alone without causing an incident, it's me. No offense, but I don't trust any of you solo. Thrunk would start a fight, Squibbity would start a conspiracy cult, Barwin would seduce someone inappropriately, and Pervious would... I don't even know what Pervious would do.
I would achieve temporal enlightenment by aiming to connect both the known and the unknown.
Oh, okay. So we split up, gather information, meet back here in an hour.
Hour and a half, in case I need to punch someone and hide the body.
You just said you weren't
I
gonna...
said I'd try talking first.
So who's going first?
We'll go first. What do you say, Pervious?
I concur.
All right, Thrunk and Pervious, you're up first. What's the plan?
I'll head over to them guards at the front that were eyeing us up earlier.
Okay. You're approaching the main entrance of the Sunken Crown. The two door guards watch you coming. They're big boys. The one on the left is human, built like he wrestles bears for fun. The one on the right is a half-orc with arms thicker than most people's thighs.
Bigger than me?
The half-orc's got you beat on raw muscle density. His arms look like they could crush stone. The human's more cut, every muscle defined like he was carved from marble. But in terms of sheer size, you're a fucking elephant, man. You've got at least a foot of height on them and probably 200 pounds. They're intimidating to normal people. You're intimidating to everyone.
Good. I like being the biggest thing in the room. I walk right up to them. Not aggressive, but not fucking around either.
They shift slightly as you approach, hands moving to weapons but not drawing.
Private venue. You got business here?
Yeah, I want to fight.
Fighter, eh?
What's your record?
I've turned 3 people into paste this week.
Roll persuasion or intimidation, your choice.
Intimidation. Always. That's a 16.
The guards exchange looks. The half-orc actually grins.
Paste, huh? We had a guy last week who said the same thing. Lasted 12 seconds.
Was he an elephant who can channel divine wrath through a maul?
Divine wrath? You a priest or something?
Or something.
The elephant speaks truths through violence. His maul is merely a conduit for inevitable endings.
The fuck is wrong with your friend?
Nobody knows. But he can punch through time or some shit.
Time is merely a suggestion I choose to ignore.
The guards are actually warming up to you. Roll a persuasion check, Thrunk, with advantage because they like your attitude.
That's 18 total.
You know what? I like you two. Tell you what, you want to fight tonight, you just walk in whenever. Go to the betting desk, tell them Garus sent you, they'll get you on the list.
Just like that?
We need fresh meat. Crowd gets bored seeing the same faces get destroyed every night. Plus, elephant versus, well, whatever we got tonight, that'll sell tickets.
What you got tonight?
Depends who shows up. We had a Goliath earlier. Crowd were real excited about that one. But the fucker only lasted 3 rounds.
Was his suffering transcendent?
It was... what? No, it was pretty standard. Lots of blood, though. Crowd loved it.
This happen often? New fighters just showing up?
All the time. That's how Mr. Marlowe built this place. Anyone can fight, anyone can bet, anyone can make their fortune. Or lose it. Usually lose it.
Marlowe's good people, though. Came up from nothing, just like us. Used to be some fancy politician. Got kicked out by the real fancy fucks. Came back down here and built all this.
So he's here often?
Nah, he's got the whole city to run. This is just one spot. Man's got thousands working for him across Solarus.
1,000 threads in his whip.
More like 10,000. You got any idea how much gold flows through his empire? Just here alone, we're talking tens of thousands monthly. And this place is just pocket change to him.
Then who runs it day to day?
Different people, managers, lieutenants. Sometimes his useless cousin shows up.
Florian, that pretty boy couldn't run a bath. Only reason he's not dead is blood relation.
Family's family, I guess.
That's the only explanation. Kid fucks up everything he touches. Was here earlier, actually. Probably up in the VIP boxes pretending he matters.
Does the universe often place the incompetent adjacent to power?
Every fucking day, friend.
The guards are really relaxed now, just chatting.
So if I wanted to fight tonight, what time's good?
Anytime, really. Main card starts at 8. Runs till whenever. So midnight's usually when things wind down. Crowd gets too drunk after that. Starts fighting each other instead of watching.
The half-orc guard shrugs, his massive shoulders rolling like boulders shifting.
Not that I heard why.
He genuinely looks confused by the question, glances at his partner, who also shrugs.
No reason, just checking my schedule.
Time is illusory anyway.
Your friend's fucking weird. I like him.
The guard grins, showing a gold tooth among otherwise yellowed teeth.
Yeah, he grows on you.
Like a fungus.
The half-orc guard lets out a bark of laughter that sounds like rocks tumbling down a mountain.
Where'd you find this guy?
In a vault, smoking a cigar he stole from someone he knocked out.
That's the best recruitment story I've ever heard.
They're completely relaxed now, treating you like regulars rather than potential threats. The half-orc even leans against his halberd like it's a walking stick rather than a weapon.
I guess we stay here for a little bit longer, Joe. Don't want to just rush off, but when the conversation settles down, we will make our way back to the meeting point.
Okay, so now we'll jump over to you guys, Squibbity and Barwin. What are you doing?
We need to find a tavern, somewhere the fighting crowd drinks. That's where the real information will be.
There's got to be one nearby. Fighting pits always have drinking establishments in proximity. Basic economics. Violence makes people thirsty.
Joe, can we see any taverns from here?
Roll perception or investigation.
Investigation, that's a 13.
You scan the buildings around the crown. Most are rundown residences or boarded-up shops, but directly across the street, you spot a place with actual activity. There's a barely hanging sign that says The Pit Stop, painted in what might be old blood or just really unfortunate paint choices. People are going in and out regularly, most with bruised knuckles or torn clothes.
That one has to be where the fighters drink.
Certainly looks the part, shall we?
You head to The Pit Stop, the tavern directly across from the crown. It's exactly what you'd expect from a place that caters to the fighting crowd. The floors are sticky with blood and beer. There's at least 2 teeth embedded in the bar top, and everyone looks like they've either just been in a fight or about to start one.
Charming establishment.
The bartender is a woman who looks like she could bench press Thrunk. One ear's mostly gone, but she's got sharp eyes that track you as you approach.
What'll it be?
2 ales, and perhaps some local insight if you're amenable to conversation.
She stops mid-pour and looks at you properly. Really looks at you.
Well, aren't you fancy? Amenable to conversation. You talk to all the girls like that?
Only the ones who looked like they could break me in half.
Roll persuasion.
Natural 20.
Oh, shit. Okay. She sets down the ale she was pouring and leans on the bar, giving you her full attention. The scowl she's been wearing all day melts into something that might actually be interest.
Mara, and you're not from around here, are you? Too pretty, too clean. That accent, upper district trying to slum it.
Recently relocated. Still learning the local culture.
Culture, that's what we're calling it now.
She's fully leaning over the bar now, and Barwin, you realize she's not just interested in conversation. She's interested in you.
Are we getting the information or are you getting married?
Your friend always this impatient?
Constantly. He has theories about everything.
And what about you? What's your theory?
My theory is that a woman who tends bar across from the Crown probably knows everything worth knowing about this district.
Flattery and insight, dangerous combination.
She pours your ales, but her eyes don't leave Barwin's face.
What do you want to know, handsome?
We're curious about the Crown, the management structure,
I wasn't asking you, Scales.
She's still focused entirely on Barwin.
We're new, considering tonight's entertainment, but we like to know what we're walking into.
Smart and careful. I like that. Most men around here think with their fists or their... well, not their brains.
She starts telling you about Marlowe, but she's doing that thing where she's playing with her hair and finding excuses to touch Barwin's hand on the bar.
Marlowe, the nobleman. Used to be a politician, can you believe it? Got kicked out by the fancy fucks uptown. But he came back stronger. Runs this whole city now, not just Drudgemire.
The whole city?
Hundreds of operations. But you didn't come here to talk numbers, did you?
I came for information.
Just information?
She leans forward across the table, her movements deliberate and invasive. There's something deeply unsettling about it, like watching someone perform seduction without understanding what makes it work. Her smile is too wide, her eyes unfocused, and there's a sour, sweet smell coming off her that makes your stomach turn slightly.
Information can be so dry. Don't you want something more moist?
Squibbity. You're watching this unfold with a mixture of fascination and horror. It's like watching a shipwreck in slow motion. You can't look away, but you desperately want to.
Joe, I'm trying so hard not to laugh right now.
I think information will be sufficient, thank you. Tell me about his family. Anyone else involved in the business?
Family. You want to talk about family? You know, I get off at midnight.
Midnight? That's when we...
Have that thing, that very important thing.
Thing can't wait a few hours, can't it?
A few hours? Good Lord!
I've been told I'm very thorough.
She reaches over and straightens your collar, Barwin.
But if you must know, Marlowe's got one brother who won't touch the business. Smart man. And that cousin Florian. Pretty boy like you. Bet you're much more interesting.
I'm actually quite boring, like incredibly boring.
Liar. Boring men don't walk in here looking for information about crime bosses. Boring men don't have that little scar on their jaw or hands that know their way around more than just to loot.
How does she know you play the lute?
Callous patterns, little lizard. I notice details. Like how your friend here is trying very hard not to notice me noticing him.
You're very observant.
But look at these.
She presents her hands.
Look how smooth they are.
I'm going to be sick, Joe.
My shift ends at midnight. There's a place around the corner. Quieter. We could continue this conversation properly.
That sounds...
Roll a wisdom save to not commit to this.
Fuck, that's an 8.
Yeah, you're flustered. This woman who could break you in half is very interested, and your brain is not processing correctly.
That sounds lovely. Midnight, around the corner.
It's a date.
She slides the ales over, and Barwin, she doesn't charge you.
First round's free for interesting men. Second round, well, we'll see about the second round later.
We need to go now before Barwin proposes.
I'll see you later then.
Count on it, handsome.
We leave.
You leave the tavern with your information, but Barwin, you've just accidentally committed to a date at exactly the time you're supposed to be rescuing Jask.
You just got aggressively seduced by a woman with one ear who smells like spoiled milk.
The smell, did you smell that? What was that?
I don't know, but when she leaned forward, I almost gagged, and you said yes.
I panicked. She kept touching me with those weirdly smooth hands. Who works in a fighting pit bar and has smooth hands?
Something more moist. She said moist, Barwin.
Don't remind me. My whole body tried to leave when she said that.
But you still said yes, you have a date at midnight.
What was I supposed to do? She could literally kill me. Did you see those arms? And she knows I play the lute from my calluses? That's serial killer levels of observation.
Wait till Thrunk hears about this.
No, we tell no one.
Are you kidding? This is the best thing that's ever happened. Our sophisticated bard has a date with a one-eared bartender who smells like a cheese shop in summer.
She's going to be waiting for me at midnight when we're supposed to be saving Jask.
Maybe she'll understand if you if you explain you're infiltrating her neighbor's murder pit.
Or she'll break my spine for standing her up. Did you see how she looked at me? Like I was a lamb chop.
You're both stumbling away from the tavern now, Squibbity doubled over with laughter, Barwin looking genuinely traumatized.
This is a disaster. An actual disaster.
Hands that know their way around more than just a loot.
She's gonna find me. She probably knows where we're staying. One-eared Mara is gonna hunt me down like a dog.
Stop! 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 I can't breathe. This is too good.
We need to leave the city tonight. After we save Jask, we run.
Because of your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
She thinks she is. You're meeting her for hours of thoroughness.
Please stop.
And that's how Barwin, in trying to gather information, accidentally committed to what might be the worst romantic encounter in Drudgemeyer's history. Right when you're supposed to be on a rescue mission.
I love D&D so much.
Right. I think we will pull this back to you, Quill. Right. You're hanging back, watching the flow of people in and out of the crown. You spot someone exiting who looks chatty, a merchant type, counting coins with a huge grin.
I follow him, casual-like.
Stealth check.
Not really trying to hide, Joe. Just be unnoticed.
Sounds pretty much like hiding to me.
Fine. That's a 16.
Okay. With a 16, he doesn't notice you. He's too busy counting something. His winnings, maybe? Regardless. He ducks into an alley to organize whatever he's counting.
Perfect. I approach nonchalantly. Excuse me, friend. Good night at the fights?
Yes, fantastic. 3-1 odds on the underdog, and he actually won.
Nice haul. First time there?
Third. You thinking of going in?
Considering it. What's it like inside?
Roll persuasion to keep him talking.
16.
With a 16, he relaxes a bit. You've got that right balance of interested but not too interested, like you're genuinely considering going in rather than pumping him for information.
Oh, it's incredible. Used to be a theater, you know. They kept the structure. Tiered seating all around. Perfect view from anywhere. The pit's in the center where the orchestra used to be. Dug down maybe 15 feet. Walls too high to climb out.
Big place then?
Massive. 4 levels at least. Main floors for regular folks like us. Second tiers for bigger spenders. Third is VIP only. That's where management watches from. Used to be the theater boxes. 4th floor. I don't know. Nobody goes up there.
How do you get around inside?
Main corridors circle each level. Stairs at the corners. Though I heard there's old theater stuff still there. Dressing rooms, prop storage. All behind the main areas. And the whole thing connects to the sewers underneath. That's how they bring in the special equipment.
Special equipment?
Weapons. Beasts sometimes. Other things I don't ask about. The smart money says, don't go exploring. Stick to the main areas. Place your bets. Watch the blood. Go home.
Any areas specifically to avoid?
Eastern wing. Top floor. That's where management does real business. Saw a guy wander in there once. They carried him out in pieces. Literally.
Well, thanks for that. I won't ask your name, privacy reasons, but thank you.
He nods, clutching his winnings closer to his chest. Gives you a second glance to make sure you're not following, then ducks around a corner and disappears into the maze of the Tangles.
Joe, I want to circle the building. Check out these sewer entrances he mentioned.
Investigation check.
That's a 21 total, Joe.
Perfect. You circle the building, and your trained eye picks up everything. The sewer grates aren't just emergency exits, they're active loading bays. You notice something interesting. There are watermarks on the walls showing different tide levels. High marks about 4 feet up, low marks near the ground. The worn paths on the stone show drag patterns, but also barnacles? Algae? This area floods regularly.
Wait, this becomes a canal?
So you're not completely sure how it works. You know Solarus has that massive river system that runs through it. The Merchant's Flow or whatever they call it. Maybe it's tidal somehow? Or they control water levels with locks and dams? The infrastructure is definitely here for water transport, but the exact mechanics of how they flood these tunnels on schedule? That's beyond you. All you know for certain is those watermarks don't lie. This place floods regularly and predictably enough that they've built their whole operation around it.
There's got to be some kind of engineering involved. But whatever. Point is, they can move big shipments by water. Anyway, that's irrelevant. I guess I'll head back to the meeting spot, Joe.
Okay, guys. About an hour and a half later, you all meet back at your designated spot, the corner with the burnt cart.
All right, here's what we learned. This place is fucking massive. Marlowe runs the whole city, not just this district. We're nothing to him. Specks of dirt.
We confirm that. Thousands upon thousands of Godflow, plus thousands of employees too. This isn't just some local crime boss. It's an empire.
Which explains why they're not actively hunting us. We're too small to matter.
Unless we irritated someone who seeks to matter.
What do you mean?
The guards mentioned Marlowe's cousin, Florian, useless pretty boy who fucks everything up. But he was here earlier, up in the VIP section.
We heard the same. Blood relation keeps him alive, but he's incompetent.
So maybe this isn't Marlowe's play at all. Maybe Florian's trying to prove himself?
By using us as an example. Oh shit, it makes sense. He can't handle real business, so he goes after small fish to look competent.
The guards didn't know about any special midnight event either. Just said that's when things usually wind down.
All right, the building itself. It's a converted theater. 4 main levels, fighting pit in the center, VIP boxes on the 3rd floor. Eastern wing 3rd floor is management only. That's probably where they'd keep prisoners. And the whole thing connects to the sewers, which becomes a canal at some point. Not too sure on the trigger. Active smuggling route.
So we have multiple entry points.
Main door, side entrances, sewer access from below, and potentially roof access through the old theater infrastructure.
We have knowledge but not wisdom, information but not insight. Which one do you propose, Birdman?
There's no massive rush. We've got plenty of time to plan. It's only... What time is it now, Joe?
About midday. 12 hours until midnight.
12 hours to plan how we're going to get Jask out of a fortress run by an empire-level crime boss, potentially dealing with his incompetent cousin who might be going rogue.
We should go in now.
What?
Think about it. If this Florian is already inside, playing at being important, then Jask could already there too. Probably been there since they grabbed him. The guards don't know our faces, presumably don't know our names. We could simply walk in.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Scout the interior, locate Jask, understand the space. When midnight comes, we're not stumbling blind. We're striking with purpose.
You want us to just stroll into the trap hours early?
Is it a trap if we spring it on our own terms?
Pervious, give me a straight D20.
That's a 19.
Okay. Yeah, you suddenly feel that weird tingling sensation you get sometimes.
Huh?
You don't know.
Also, the threads are pulling me toward the crown. Now, not later. They're showing me. They're showing me the path. The path that I must follow.
Do you want to expand on that, or...
If you cannot understand it, I feel not the need to explain it.
Oh, come on. You can't just drop cosmic wisdom and then act superior about it.
I'm not acting superior. The threads speak in languages that predate words. How do I explain the color blue to someone who has never seen?
Here we fucking go again.
You feel it too, Elephant. The wrongness of waiting. Your instincts scream action, yes?
My instincts always scream action.
Precisely, and right now they're correct.
So you're standing outside the Sunken Crown, armed with information but no clear plan. The building looms before you, streams of people still flowing in and out. You know the layout, the players, the stakes. What's the actual plan?
Screw it. We do what Pervious suggested. It's the best shot. If we go in at midnight, the best case scenario we've got is that this Florian is there waiting. If we go in now, he won't be expecting us at all. We can find Jask, figure out the real situation, maybe even extract him before anyone knows what's happening.
Fuck yeah, I'm ready. Let's go cave in some skulls.
Now groups! I suggest me and Barwin go up top on the roofs, and Thrunk, Pervious, and Squibbity go through the main entrance.
The roofs. The very high, very dangerous roofs. I feel I should mention I'm not particularly fond of heights.
You'll be fine. I need someone who can talk their way out of trouble if we get spotted.
Or we could both go through the main entrance like people who don't want to fall to their deaths.
Wait, why the fuck am I stuck with Squibbity?
Excuse me? Stuck with me? I'm the one who has to deal with your constant threats of violence?
That's because you never shut the fuck up about conspiracies.
They're not conspiracies if they keep being true.
The threads find your animosity amusing. Like two particles orbiting the same void, but refusing to acknowledge their gravitational bond.
What the fuck does that mean?
You're meant to work together.
I'd rather work with a rabbit dog.
Well, I'd rather work with someone who doesn't solve every problem by smashing it.
Enough. Look, we don't have time for this. Thrunk, you need Squibbity because he's actually good at reading situations. Squibbity, you need Thrunk because when those situations go bad, he turns people into paste. Deal with it.
Can we revisit the part where I have to climb on a roof?
You're a bard. You're supposed to be dexterous.
I'm dexterous on solid ground, not dangling from gutters 20 stories up.
Just don't look down, you pussy.
Oh, brilliant advice. Thank you. I'll just ignore gravity.
Actually, before we go in, I need to set something up. Joe, I want to use my Psychic Whispers ability.
All right, explain what you're doing.
I can establish telepathic communication between myself and others. I touch each party member and create a mental link.
Roll your psionic die.
That's a 4.
So you've got 4 hours of telepathic communication with whoever you choose.
Here's the thing. I can only link with a number of creatures equal to my proficiency bonus, which is 2. So I need to choose who to connect with.
Not me. I don't want anyone in my fucking head.
Oh, this is perfect. Mental communication means they can't intercept our messages. Unless they have psychic countermeasures, which they probably do. This is Marlowe we're talking about.
I'm linking with Thrunk and Squibbity.
What? No, I just
You
said...
two are going into the most dangerous situation and are most likely to need coordination. Plus, you hate each other so much, you won't voluntarily communicate otherwise.
Wait, so Thrunk can hear my thoughts?
Only what you deliberately send. It's not mind reading, it's like having a sending stone in your brain.
This is my idea of fucking hell. 4 hours of Squibbity's voice inside my skull?
Well, I'm not thrilled about it either.
The universe laughs at your discomfort.
What about us? How do we communicate?
Old-fashioned way. Hand signals and hoping for the best.
Quill touches Thrunk and Squibbity's foreheads, and both of you feel this weird tingling sensation as the psychic link establishes.
Joe, I want to speak telepathically to them. Can you both hear me?
Fuck, that's weird. It's like you're inside my head.
But I am inside your head.
This is amazing.
If you don't stop thinking so loud, I'm going to punch you in real life.
You can only hear what each other deliberately sends. But yes, please keep it to emergencies.
Huh? Are they doing the telepathy thing? They all just went quiet and are staring at each other.
They're establishing their psychic parameters. It's quite beautiful.
I'll take your word for it.
All right, plan is simple. Team Thrunk, that's you three, go through the main entrance. Act like you belong. Thrunk wants to fight, perfect cover. Scout the lower levels, locate Jask if possible.
Team Thrunk, I like that.
Why is it Team Thrunk?
Because I'm the biggest and I'll break your fucking neck if you argue.
Team Quill, me and Barwin, will go up high, find a vantage point, maybe locate that top floor management area without having to go through checkpoints. If Jask's being held somewhere secure, that's where he'll be.
Is this where we die?
No, it's where we begin.
Everyone ready?
Born ready.
As ready as one can be.
Still concerned about the heights.
Just don't fall, man.
Then let's do this. Remember, we're not here to fight yet. Just scout, locate, and get out. If we can grab Jask without raising alarms, even better.
And if we can't?
Then we improvise. But remember, can't is not the same as not willing to.
Our plans always end in improvisation anyway.
I love that you guys are willingly splitting up. As a DM, this is Christmas morning for me. I get to run 2 simultaneous infiltrations that could go wrong in so many beautiful ways.
The threads are excited about the chaos we're about to create.
Can you drop the threads thing for like 2 seconds while we're talking out of character?
Never. The threads transcend the fourth wall.
I actually think this could work, though.
Remember when we were just going to rob one guy's house? Now we're infiltrating a crime lord's fighting pit to rescue our fence who's missing fingers.
The escalation in this campaign has been insane.
And we're only on session 8. Wait until you see what I have planned for... Actually, never mind.
Don't tease us, man.
So the party splits. Team Thrunk heading for the main entrance. Team Quill circling around to find roof access. The sunken crown looms before you, and somewhere inside, Jask is waiting. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything. Every fucking thing.
Hey folks, if you've been enjoying the series, the best way to support it is over on Patreon. They take the smallest cut, you'll always be notified when new episodes drop, and you can even listen screen locked. Plus, if you like watching on your TV, every post includes an unlisted YouTube link so you can still cast it straight to the big screen. Links are below, and truly, thank you for helping keep this world alive.